Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the final match, Week 2, Season 71. We won the last round match, but I did engage in a bit of gamemanship to outsmart my opponent, because it was pretty clear that I couldn't beat this guy. So I did some minimal battles at night, made him think I had given up. He put in 181 banners, then I returned with 20 minutes left to clear a territory and make sure that I could win. Now, had I had a full clock, probably could have cleared this back wall. This Maz Kanata battle, this timed out. You can watch the video. We only had a minute for that battle. And I did a little bit of testing there. And you can see my opponent. He just took out a couple battles and figured he had a win. Probably didn't really care that much either way. So we were able to sneak this one out. Today's matchup is up against Danny. Now with Danny, if we win this match, we secure a winning season. Doesn't matter what happens next week. We could go 0-3 and I'll still have a winning season. Danny here, 12.7 million GP. So we've got a bigger GP by about 300k. He has fewer Zetas at 330. I've got 47 more. He has way fewer Amis. He only has 42. I've got 22 more Amis. We are tied on GLs though, tied on relic units, but the tier total on those relic units, he's got a small edge, and you can see that here. I've got a few more tier 3. He's got more tier 5 though. He's got more tier 7. I've got more tier 8. He's got one more tier 9. But really, we're basically even by that metric. With mods, he's very good. One of the best in the bracket, if not the best. He might be the best one. I think he is by at least looking at just the 25 plus speed count. Nobody's coming close. He has some of the best averages, and he has a really deep pool of mods. Excellent work on the modding. Datacrons, though, pretty light. Especially on level 9, he's the weakest level 9 account. But he does have a decent pool with a count of 29 Crons, which is not nothing. So we don't want to underestimate it, but it's not great. Looking at the rest here, he's got some modding advantages you can see on all these GLs, which is a good sign for him on his modding overall. We see the same pattern continue out through here with the Ami characters. He's got triple on Melgus, single on Starkiller, that's a little weak. Modding on Wampa is a little slow. Nothing on Afra at all, which... well, I guess it doesn't matter in 3v3 one way or the other, but that's not good for his 5v5 performances. We got a 297 Qui-Gon with a 303 Zori. Only a single on Third Sister. Double on Bane. Nothing on Jar Jar. Singles on Cadme and Luthen. Nothing on Jocasta. Nothing on the Fugitive squad. We got a triple exile, single on Balin, nothing on Morgan or Night Trooper or Zelbar. So he's missing a ton of Amis, which is a good sign for me because that increases the chances that some of my counters work. And it reduces the threat of some of his squads, like the Third Sister, Ninth Sister squad. Maybe we can get away with some things. Looking at the quality of his modding as we do. Now that Qui-Gon Jocasta range will get us around where we need to be looking. Zori was in that range. There's Qui-Gon, Jocasta, Zori, so somewhere in here. And his final character at 300 speed or faster is Batcher, which puts him at 70, and I'm like at 64. So he's got a 6 character advantage. You can see some of the ones falling below that threshold, but his modding overall is very strong. Not a lot of advantage here for me. So really it's going to come down to Amis, I think, more than anything. He did attack first. He full cleared. But look at that banner total, 1839. We got a lot of holds, and you can see Great Mother held, Jabba held twice, took 3 attempts to go down, 3 attempts on Rey Swallow. Up top, We got a hold with SLKR. Like, this guy played Never Say Die. Let's see how this back wall went. 3 attempts on Ethano. Now this I'm very happy about. Because with Ethano, you can see I don't have 7, or you can't see. Let me move my head out of the way. Let me turn my face off. So with Ethano here, you can see I don't have 7 stars on any of these characters. We got 6 stars on Ethano, 5 on Qui-Gold and Kix. But I put it down anyway because if you saw in that defensive meta video I put out, this is a team that did that's the wrong button, there we go. That was a team that did very well in the defensive metrics. So I wanted to put it on, see how it did. And for it to get holds at that level, very impressed with, very, very happy. And then 5 attempts on Trench. So that's great. And then Fleet, I think he also took a ton of attempts. Yeah, so it took him multiple attempts to take down Leviathan and the Executor. But that does not mean we have an automatic win here, because I didn't change my defense. I don't really have enough counters. And if you saw the first couple matches from this week, they got kind of rough. Because some of my teams are just not working, and we don't have ideal counters to many of these squads. Now, here we'll have no issue. We'll be able to clear this territory without a problem. Actually, we'll start in a moment. I'll show you the lower portion. Let's do things in order. Now the problem is down here. I don't have a good Ray Swallow counter. Third Sister I'm a little concerned about because this Ninth Sister Cron is very good, especially paired with Third Sister. But we might get away with one because he only has a single Ami. Then we have SLKR. And this could get tough. Although I'm not... because it's not the First Order officer and it's the SLKR Cron, maybe we find a way through it. But the win rates on Bane aren't great. And then we have Leia. We might have to do like a Leia mirror, but I think I need to do Leia up against Rey, which means I don't have good options up against Leia. So things are probably going to get messy on my end too, especially in this lower area. But hopefully I can be more efficient. I can definitely be more efficient in this territory. I'll be more efficient in Fleet. Let's get started. Right, I gotta get my head in the game though, because I just had my fantasy draft. My fantasy basketball draft, and it went great. I got pretty much the team that I wanted, with some exceptions, but I had alternates. Things went according to plan. I got to get my head in the game, not mercenaries, Mandalorians. Alright. I think audio's on. Yeah, audio's looking on. Let's grab a Rebel Cron. I really hope I don't mess up this match. I just know I'm not sharp right now, because my brain is elsewhere. It's not too late. It's 10 p.m. And I actually got a lot of adrenaline going from the draft, so I think I shouldn't make too many dumb mistakes today. And I just don't want to do this in the morning. I got too many other things to do. Alright, so we're going after Vader. I'm going to do Armor Shred. I've gone back and forth on what I like to do, but I just feel like the Armor Shred just means our attacks are doing a little bit more work. And we're not doing too much of the dot synergy by cleansing. But we're going to cleanse in a moment anyway. Alright, damage immunity back on. The protection up we're not too concerned about, because the basic with bow is able to clear it. We're getting those attacks, and see, that's why I like to do the Armor Shred, is when we get that mass assist, I want to make sure we're doing damage. Alright. Call the assist. One more. You just need one more. Don't you dare die on me. Oof. Okay, good. Alright. Dispel. Not quite. Come on. Just go down. Next hit might do it. Will this do it? Come on. Yes. Alright. Oh wait, I gotta take out Apo, right? I keep getting the 5v5 versus 3v3 Amis mixed up. I'm gonna heal up a little bit. Okay. Are my audio levels way off? I think it's fine. Okay, that'll do it. Alright, so Lord Vader we've handled. I think we need to stay focused on GLs. The rest of this is easy, and I've already laid out my strategy. And there aren't datacrons in a number of places. Although remnants, did I make a plan for remnants? Yeah, I did. Okay. We'll get to see if I can actually do it though, because I have JML listed down for Enoch, and I would need everything to go correctly for that to function. Let's do Bane, but this time, let's play it right. So Bane, and I'm gonna do Marauder, because Sith Assassin actually has a better win rate. But I don't like that my Sith Assassin's Relic 5. Because the higher the relic level, the bigger the boost we're getting. So I'm going to go with Marauder. And I think I want to add survivability. We have tenacity, health steal, not that one. Health, protection, tenacity, crit damage. I'm going to go with this one. And today, we're going to increase cooldowns instead of doing dumb things. Got one resist over on Rey. Oh, I can't attack. Well, they have damage immunity. Okay, we'll get rid of the damage immunity now. Or should I save that? Because she has the ability to put retribution up, which has been hurting me. We'll increase cooldowns. And we will... perfect. Okay. Perfect. Now, am I going to die anyway? I think we can just auto from here, right? Well, I guess the cooldowns are going to come off at the same time. Maybe I want to think about this. Basic. I'm going to go this way. This isn't going to do anything, or will it still do something? Probably not, so I'm going to basic. Now I'm dead. Okay. Anyway, we can clean that up, whatever, that's fine. Now, what... I'm going to try the Wampa thing here. I haven't done it yet. It has like a 70% win rate. It would really make my life easier if it works. But his mods are really good. So I don't think it's going to work. Maybe I should save it for... I should have saved it for like a second attempt if I was able to take somebody out. But my Wampa's pretty good. So what I'm hoping for... I don't like the fact that we have ambush. Come on. Maybe I should have gone after Drogon. Come on. Yes! Boom! That really helps me out today. Because I was kind of worried about getting stuck. Because now we can do Leia. Even though this doesn't have a great win rate either. I don't even know if I'd... What if we brought you in? Because we'd land an armor shred, we're getting exposed. No, let's not be crazy. Health, crit avoidance, protection, tenacity. Interesting. Protection, health, steal, crit avoidance, tenacity. Health, crit, damage, health, steal. Crit damage. I think I want this one. I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm hoping I get the right account of the right kind of luck on the turn meter where it ends up, because sometimes they're like right about to take a turn when I'm trying to do stuff. I'm gonna go with conflagration, get burning. Alright, we do a basic over on exile. We got a good hit, we triggered things. See, this is what is not great. Where are your turns at? So exile's gonna go. See, I think I should hold this back. This is where I always am unsure, but I'm gonna hold that back. Yeah, offense and potency. We're gonna spread this. I want to get the cooldown moving, but it would have been nice to save. I should have just tried to stun somebody. Okay. Come on. I do not like how any of this is going. Can we stun him? Maybe I shouldn't even be going after him. You kind of have to, though. Shish. Yeah, this is going terribly for me. Can we stun? Yeah. I'm gonna try an ambush now. This might be my best chance to land ambush. No, the damage immunity stopped the ambush, which is annoying. This will give me ambush. Come on. 3. Come on, let me do it. 4. There we go. Okay. Terrible. This is gonna go bad. This is going bad. Come on. Come on. Let me take out... Oh no, he came... Ah! We're gonna lose him now. Die. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me now. Right now, kill me. Take me out now. Right now. Take me out right... Ah, no. Yeah, I think I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I got distracted. See, the problem is I don't have another way to really deal with this. I basically have to do JML. We get a little bit of protection with this. I'm taking the protection. All right. Okay, not great with that. Can I land armor shred right now? Yes, okay, good. Okay, don't die. Please don't die. Come on, right here. Boom. Oh wait, that stupid thing. I forgot about that. God. That's why this doesn't work. That's right. That's right. I remember now. And I messed up with the other thing. I don't know if I can get through this. Like, I needed like SLKR. Or to have played the Leia better. That's what I really needed. Why am I still doing this? I can't win this. Let's get out of here. I don't think I have another way that I can even approach that. I gotta do it. I gotta do exile. It's not even a good shot. But then how am I gonna deal with Third Sister? I think it's worth the gamble. Otherwise, we'll just clear what we can. But this is like a 50% win rate. It's just, I know this isn't going to work. Maybe we take out some people. What do we have with unaligned right now? I mean, it has to be. Because we're going to use the Luke one elsewhere. Alright, dispel. Okay, triggered over there. Now he's here. Yeah, this is not going well. No, there's no way. Alright, we'll throw this over exile and we get nothing. Alright, basic, boom. This doesn't even do anything to him, right? I want protection up. I think that was the right call. I could have just got some real pain had I not done that. Alright, 80. Protection up. We're probably going to lose somebody though. Let's get rid of the inspired. We'll take a hit in a second. Yeah, we're going to lose Serjuna at a minimum, maybe more. We're going to do this, but we can't even heal. Do we just do it anyway? I think we gamble and we just do it. We got so lucky there. We're still live, but the problem is I don't know how we get through Third Sister now. Unless the lack of Amis saved me. Well, let's understand the Cron better. Like, how is it going to stop me? Purge, they're going to get stacking defense offense. Use a basic, bonus damage. Get a bunch of extra max health, bonus true damage. Man, I don't know. I think we got an option. It looks like I can do Sith Eternal Emperor with Malik and Trooper. That's at 91%. Okay. Now with SLKR, I know I've got a couple options there. We'll do, I think, Grand Inquisitor, because he's going to take more turns. Okay. Let's leave the fear on 9th. Okay. 78%. That's not gonna. Well, we're gonna drain just to get the Dark Infusion, even though it can't hurt Third Sister. No, we're gonna do it again. Just the Dark Infusion helps, even if a little bit. Boom. All right, there we go. I thought it was over. Oh, we got real lucky. I definitely could have played the Leia battle better. I probably should watch some videos on it. But it is something that was like a 72% win rate. It's pretty iffy to begin with. I was just hoping we'd get some progress. The Sir Junda, that was like a 50%. That was a coin flip. At best. Alright, we can do Balin there. What else do we have up top? Oh, Great Mother doesn't have a Cron, which helps. I don't have JML anymore to throw at Enoch, which was what I was hoping to do. You know what? I should come up with an Enoch plan before I use something important. I don't know. Let's clear down here. Do I really want to do Balin here? I've been doing Balin here. That doesn't mean I need to. I think we just stick with what's working. All right, what do we got going on here? I probably should just auto this. This is such a dominating counter. Why am I not autoing this? Oof. Oof. Come on. This has gone on too long. I should have called Balin. Good. Now, I'm going to do CLS. I think this will be fine. I'd like to save something like Maskanata. Maskanata, I know, can do some real damage in this situation. But if I do like this, still lets me have Han Chewie. Unaligned. Oh, no. I want Han. I want Han. Because I want the turn meter removal. Do I want Chewie, though, with the guard? You know, blind? Blind's kind of nice. Or would I rather have confusion? Stick with a classic. Alright, let's remove the damage immunity. Chewie just does not do enough. I'm already regretting Chewie. Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. Let's check out this back wall. What do you got for me? Okay, this is what we were expecting. No major changes. Jocasta without the Cron is useless. We can do, yeah, we it's easy from here. We will do a little bit of experimenting in a couple spots, but unless something goes wrong in like fleet, this will be good. Things should go well. We might even. I think I'm going to try something though up against Great Mother. We'll do one little tiny bit of experimenting. We've got battles we can lose. Now I don't want to lose too many of them, but we do have a number of characters I would like to test out, so we will take advantage of that. Fleet. I did not check his fleet. Does he go full offense or what? How does he play fleet? I'm gonna check in a second. All right, down to 3. 2, 1. Down. And Jar Jar has no Amis, right? His Jar Jar? Yeah. Boom. Alright, I'm going to auto this and I'm going to check his fleet. So his fleet, Leviathan, Profundity, Executor. So he goes heavy. He's trying to get people stuck. So then I am going to need to play that. How do I play that? So I gotta do Endurance up against the Leviathan. I can do Profundity up against the Executor now, no problem. And then his Executor, or not his Executor, his Profundity. No, Profundity's the problem. So I gotta do Profundity Mirror, which means the Executor, I have to do Scythe. Because I can't do Profundity up against Executor, because I can't beat his Profundity then. I think. Alright. Let's head up top. There's harder stuff up there. So this is Malgus? That's what I've been doing, right? Right? That's what I've been doing. Only issue, though, I've used up a lot of characters I use in this kind of scenario. But I did want to experiment with Darth Revan, so I'm going to take these guys. That should be fine. Usually I do Sith Assassin, Sith Marauder, so this should be stronger than what we normally do. And I should just auto here on Scorch. Alright, do I have nonsense to cover? I mean, other than basketball that none of you guys care about. How's this going? Yeah, so I'm going to do Zelbar with Darth Revan. Because that's a new-ish Ami for me that I've never used so far. But I have Gear 12 on my mission and my Zelbar. So I would like to just see how effective it's going to be. I imagine it should still be effective because it's irrelevant what mission is. Alright, boom. Yeah, so I am in a 16-team fantasy basketball league that I've been in, I don't know, it's probably more than 15 years. With people I went to high school with, and we take it very seriously. I've won this league twice. I've come in, I usually finish in the playoffs. Not always. Last year I finished 4th because of injuries. Injuries at the worst moment. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's just do this right now. We were just said we're going to do it Darth Revan and Old Republic. So we got Mission Zelbar, and I'm not doing that because I'm not giving you one of those Crons. So how's this going to go? Yeah, we're going to do this, get fear on everybody. This is an AoE though, right? I'm gonna save this. I like the fact that fear is right there. I'm gonna do the basic. Maybe that was a mistake. Because maybe I won't get an opportunity to put armor shred on now. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. Alright, boom. I'm gonna attack you because you don't have turn meter. I might still lose. Yeah. Had Zelbar been at Relic, we would have won because he would have survived long enough that I wouldn't have gotten doomed. Okay. Little bit of fun, I guess. We can do remnants here. Although I could do remnants on the back. Did I use up all my Night Sister Crons? No. I fortunately have a ton of Night Sister Crons because you can see I was never able to get the Night Trooper Cron. I could probably find a better level 6 than this though. Let's check the level 6s. Yeah, let's take that one. Alright, get alert up. Let's fix the camera. Tenacity. Okay. We're at 3 stacks. Let's do basic. I want more stacks. Alright. 3s, I feel like we can bite. Let's bite. Awesome. The 1 here, I don't feel like... No, it probably wasn't. Oh, I forgot, because I have the 400. I have the extra offense. We would have been fine. I could have chained it. Okay. That might be the best remaining team, but it doesn't have the Ami, so it's not a big deal. Alright. What's going to be most interesting? Because we have Maz, Jedi Master Mace Windu. We got stuff, and I've got Kenobi, but I want to do some testing. We also have Hondo. Hondo could probably solo something right now. What do I think Hondo could solo? Probably not that. It's not out of the realm of possibility, though. Alright. I think Hondo could handle this Kelleran. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think I can do it. We'll put Captive on Kelleran. Now, I would not be doing this if Jocasta had Amis. So don't... Make sure you're making note of that before you think, like, oh, I discovered something. I did not discover anything. This is just me trusting in my friend Hondo. I should be going after Barris. Alright, we're at 41. We're almost at max stacks. They're rifled. I'm gonna captive you now, because you could hurt me now. Come on. Alright. I know the foresight. Oh, the damage immunity. Not damage immunity, buff immunity. Ooh. Okay. Let's go. We didn't do any damage in that hit. Alright, I'm going to throw captive on you because you're about to hurt me. Why aren't we hurting Jocasta? Okay, why is that hurting her? Alright, I guess we're hitting Kelleran. Okay, so that's not as... that was too much. Alright, let's be boring. Let's just knock off stuff. You can practically auto some of this stuff. Oh wait, this isn't... I made a mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. This might go poorly. I got it wrong in my head, because in Conquest, Fugitive is awesome against gas. And in my head, I was thinking it was the other way around. So hopefully, because he doesn't have Amis and stuff, I haven't just hurt myself. Because it is possible I made a mistake here. Come on. There we go. Alright, we did that. Who is this? Hunter? Awesome. Now it's going to be hard for them to get out of captive before I take out Wrecker. Although Wrecker is taking out a decent amount of protection. Okay, they're at 15. Come on. 13. Ugh. There we go. Oh, we got Afra. Thing is, I know Afra beats that because I've done it before. Mace Windu, I'm like 90% certain beats it. I think Maz is going to beat everything that's still left. You know what? This is the toughest team left. Let's do Maz Kanata here. I think Maz is going to crush this no problem. But let's do it anyway. That combo? With what we have? And we got Pirate Crons. What do we have? Oh, you know, maybe we do Sana. We'll do something with Sana. Definitely this one. It's because with my Maz, I've been beating GLs, and we also lost Kenobi up against Maz, that I'm quite confident that Maz is going to be able to handle most anything. Alright, let's reduce the profit. This removes turn meter, right? Yeah, that removes turn meter. The whole deal here is you take out Enoch first, and the rest becomes way easier. But he also doesn't have Night Trooper, so it should just be easy regardless. Or the Night Trooper Ami. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, does he have the Ami? Yeah, he's got that extra offense. Okay, fine. Alright, you know what? Let's start being serious. We've played with our food enough. Okay, well, what do we got? Light side, this, can just auto from here. Probably. Grit. Anything will clean up Morgan at this point. This here we'll just do Jedi Vanguard. Use our new characters. Like this is why I was goofing off, but we've dropped enough battles that the goof off time period is now over. Which is why I like to test. Now we got a little bit more information. It is, though, interesting to see Maz lose to something, although it is Cron dependent. We can't like take any lessons from it. Well, I guess some lesson. Well, the lesson we can take from it is that big damage on Maz to like knock Maz out is what we wanted to do. And it is also how I messed up my Kenobi. Well, we didn't have kicks. Kicks maybe would have altered that. Boom. Gone. Awesome. I just don't feel like Mace Windu's good enough. Like, I don't like the fact that he was near death there. And this is... Oh, you know what? We got Rogue One. This could be... Will this be fun? Yeah, it'll be fun. We can just use this Rogue One Cron. Especially if I do it right. Alright. Let's get protection up. Swap back. Boom. Alright. I'm so tempted to do more dumb. You know what? Let's do it. Imperial Troopers. Who works with this Cron? Piet Veers. Okay. Snow. Piet Veers Snow. Alright. So let's grab Piet and... Not. Why would I do that? Let's grab Veers. Everything in my bones is screaming at me that this is dumb. Which is why we're doing it. I miss having fun in this game. CG has taken that from me. Because everything's so serious now. I can't believe how little damage Hondo was doing to Jocasta. What was up with that? That made no sense to me. Okay. I was worried for nothing. Alright, we'll clean up Morgan with nothing, because nothing fun's left. No, you know what we can do? I mean, it's not like fun, but we'll do something. We got Iden Cron. So Iden, she's gonna work with range, who I don't have at relics, and who else is on this? Range, Storm. Is this just range and storm? Okay. I mean, it's just a cleanup. That's why I don't really care. I know we're fine. I feel like this is going really poorly. There we go. Now, fleet, we're expecting all the meta fleets. And, yeah, so we gotta be careful because we don't have a ton of things. So I definitely have to do endurance here. And I got my notes. So we make sure we grab the right one. Endurance Leviathan. Okay. Now we have 5s does the special. Capital Ship will do the AoE to get Valor up on everybody. Anakin does a basic, does more damage. And we do the second special on Anakin, make sure we're stealth, so the isolate goes into the right place. Which is, you know, when I'm using Leviathan, I never really think about it. It's probably a mistake. Alright, we dispel. He's gonna... Because Ahsoka's about to come out, and I want to target the right stuff. I'm going to hit this anyway, even though I know it's going to cause a taunt, which is why we shouldn't have done that. So Ahsoka comes out, and we go. Boom. Now, Marauder... no, we can do... Anakin AoE, we'll put that there. Now I want to taunt on the Marauder. This is not going in the order of the steps in my notes, so that's why I'm getting a little concerned. Not really an issue yet, but we do this now. We get our buffs. Don't you die on me. Let's go back to stealth. Oh wait, we don't get a stealth. Okay, fine. Well, we heal up. And now we lose him. And we don't get to the special. So we are not going to win this. And we haven't made enough progress. I'm going to do this. No, we lost. And we're going to lose this match too. Because now we don't have enough. And there's foresight, like it's just, we don't have enough. We'll do basic. We're not... No, it's over. We took out the dagger. Well, I'm glad we got to have some fun, because it's over. We have no way to clear this now. I mean, I guess is there a profundity thing we can do? I know there's something. But then how are we dealing with the profundity? Like, with the Rogue One now, there's... Let's just do our scythe count. Let's just see how close we could have got it. And I was telling you guys from the beginning, despite how well my defense did, I knew it wasn't secured. And it's over. This counter does way better up against the, I gotta sneeze, up the triple attacker versions. Excuse me. I'm going to still see if we can take out the punishing one. It's very unlikely at this stage, though. Yeah, we already lost the defender. It's over. And right now I'm just feeding turn meter back to the houndstooth. No, it's over, because as soon as I lose Vader, I'm going to go with the basic. We'll take the counter, and now it's over, because those are summons. Alright. No. Like, Profundity will beat... Well, then I get... No, because now we don't have anything with the Chimera that would have been strong enough. He used all the... Well, I guess I didn't give him the Profundity. What is he using? There's definitely a way that I could have gone through this that I'm not thinking about. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to have to do some homework, because there's absolutely some stuff that I am not aware of that he had to have used, or he made enough progress on his first attempt fleets. But he took a lot of attempts. I didn't play this the way I normally do. We had a terrible opening. He's ahead of me. I'm going basic. I'm risking it. Okay, we get the bomber, we got conflagration. Alright, Outrider's down. He's going to get Ghost now. But here, I've got the advantage. Conflagration again. Boom. We can auto. Oh, I can go for Rogue One? Oh, no, I can't. Okay. I was hoping to make enough progress where I could have just cleaned up stuff. So I guess the question is, at this stage, nothing has a shot. Because I didn't get rid of any ships that matter with Leviathan. He basically has a full-powered Leviathan. Let's just bring in Home One here and see what happens. This will probably be the last thing we do. Can at least test out the B-Wing. But his fleet defense holds. Alright, so we got the B-Wing. B-Wing coming out. Which I guess... Yeah, let's do the AoE. And yeah, we're going to do Master Plan. He taunts. Oh, but I can do that. And that. We'll do an AoE. We'll do another AoE. We're doing no damage. So who cares? AoE. Another AoE. Still doing nothing that matters. Reducing cooldowns like this. Again, reducing cooldowns. Which gets us where? They're fully healed. Who cares? They're killing me. They're targeting the right ship. I guess if I attack out a turn, I should just do Wedge, because we get buff immunity. But we're going to lose Raven's Claw. No, it's over. Yeah, we were doing no damage at all. Let's get out of here. Alright, I'm going to call it. Congrats to Danny. Things were looking pretty good, but he had an excellent fleet defense, and none of my stuff was working according to some of the RNG that we get sometimes. But I'm still pretty happy with how some of that went, because we had a terrible opening. I thought this was going to be a terrible match. And we were able to recover at least for a little while until we hit that fleet, and just things fell apart. We got some videos here with the Forlom kit reveal. Break down that. And then we'll put the defense for the Grand Arena down below. And then we have other videos on the way, like looking at feats for the upcoming conquest. That's coming. Also want to get a Jedi Master Mace Windu LVT video out. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.